Okay, we've had the new parts come through from the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Hello again, and thank you for joining us today for one of the few events this year that won't have a critical impact on the World Championship. So maybe we can all relax just a little bit more and enjoy the action from this wonderful field of historic cars.
Our new parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Great stuff. You've pretty much nailed this circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend. Sit rep, we've got a leak in the hydraulic system, so it's going to be a few minutes before we can get you out on track.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three: Bottas, Hamilton and Max Verstappen. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai. Shanghai International Circuit then, a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1, and of course down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. So, let's briefly discuss Lewis Hamilton. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, a Red Bull, and Ricciardo, Sainz, Norris, Stroll, and Daniel Kvyat, Perez, Ocon, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Gasly, Magnussen, Vettel, George Russell, and Roman Grosjean, Raikkonen and Nicholas Latifi. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
It's lights out and away we go.
That's a strong start. Well done. Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power. Engine is showing small signs of wear. Power output will be down. We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Max is in the pits. Max in the pits.
Ricciardo now, maybe he doesn't need DRS. He's got past Raikkonen. Can he make it stick into the hairpin? There he goes again.
Brilliant. Nice move. Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
he can't cover it off totally. Ricciardo somehow finds a gap there. DRS assistance for Ricciardo, down the inside he goes. That looked nice and easy for Daniel Ricciardo, but Hulkenberg will now fight it back again. He's got the inside line, but Ricciardo just chops him off.
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres. Has just fitted the hard tyres. Car behind, running hards. We don't think it's going to stay dry for much longer. The rain could come at any moment. Watch out. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. We're leading our teammate by 4.5 seconds. Okay, be careful on those slicks. These conditions are making the line a bit greasy, but we're still nowhere near the changeover point. Right, some information on Hamilton. They have some kind of mechanical problem. You're doing well out there, keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes, dries seem like the best tyre for now. The tyre situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now. You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. I think it might be just about time to come and change these tyres. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Copy that. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Understood. Copy that. Release, release. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres. Max is coming in for his stop. DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline. Good job, nice overtake. Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button more. This is your final lap of the race. Good job, you did really well. Super driving.
The Mercedes team pulled out a fantastic performance today. They should be proud. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy and to stay out of trouble.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Let's give it to Esteban Ocon. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
The fans really seemed to enjoy that. He made it look easy. You must be thrilled to be up on the podium. How do you feel the weather affected the outcome today? How do you feel seeing your teammate up on the podium? Great. Well, that's everything.